Peaceful Spirits, once again, welcome back to a video, and this is another request assigned from Edward. I lost my train of thought there for a minute, sorry. And he wanted me to react to a video called Top 10 Darkest Moments in Children's Movies. Some movies I've probably seen, like Watership Down, or maybe Invader Zim is on here. Who knows? So let's see.
Welcome to BizMojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 darkest moments in children's films. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at moments in films and miniseries aimed at a younger audience that contain moments that are in no way kid-friendly. As such,
yeah, Matilda and Wizard of Oz are pretty fucking dark than you fucking remember, man. They're good movies, but man, they were dark in some scenes.
Be on the lookout for a few spoilers down the line. Number 10, The Giant Mouse of Minsk, An American Tale.
Never seen this.
For the most part, the only emotion that this Don Bluth film conjures up is a growing sense of sadness, as young Fievel Mouskowitz continually fails to reunite with his immigrated family. That is, until we get towards the finale. In a bid to take down the villainous Warren T. Rat, the mice of New York band together to create a machine that resembles the monster of legend known as the Giant Mouse of Minsk.
It's the Giant Mouse of Minsk!
As it happens, its nightmarish debut not only scares the crap out of the cats, but also every kid in the audience. As dark as this climax is, at least it gets us one step closer to a happy ending.
Doesn't look that bad. I wouldn't be scared of it.
Number 9, The Boat, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I knew this was gonna be on here. It doesn't scare me either, but it kind of made me go like, ooh, but yeah.
Factory.
Hey, Wonka, I want...
To be honest, the remakes were scarier than the original, if you ask me.
Thought a tour through a chocolate factory would be a dream come true? Well, think again. While the golden ticket winners and their folks get the sugary sweet experience of a lifetime, they also find themselves on the boat trip from hell. As they press onwards through the tunnel, horrific images start to appear along the walls. But
I was kind of shocked when he said the word hell in a kid's movie, but
that's not what's most terrifying. That honor goes to Willy Wonka. He starts to sing a less than pleasant tune about how their voyage could end in disaster.
There is no earthly way of knowing.
it was weird.
Which direction we are going.
It may be over in the blink of an eye, but we're pretty sure moviegoers are still scarred for life from this scene.
The danger must be growing for the rowers. Keep on rowing.
Number 8, Fireys, Labyrinth. What's going on?
This movie was creepy. Then it should be.
The horror factor here works on 2 levels. First, there's the less than stellar green screen background that at times is just painful to look at. And then there's the Fireys. This film had already given us a fair amount of disturbing puppets that would give anyone shivers. But then...
It is a good movie though. Very good movie. I love that.
These guys show up and things get even crazier.
Yeah, they rip their eyes out and they pop their heads off and all that shit.
Not only do these creatures live up to their namesake and start random fires, but they also seem to get their kicks by ripping off their own heads and tearing out their eyeballs.
Creepy as shit.
Even if they do look like Muppets. Seeing all those limbs flying is sure to creep you out.
Not that scary, but I can still see it freaking out some kids.
Number 7, Jabberwocky, Alice in Wonderland.
The fuck?
Step aside, Tim Burton. This is how you generate fear in an Alice in Wonderland.
Like, just like with Chocolate Factory, the Tim Burton version is more creepier than the original.
Adaptation. In this TV version of the classic Lewis Carroll story, we see Alice return home after her crazed adventures. There's only one problem. She's now on the wrong side of the mirror. Mother, here, look!
Alice is a little girl from Poltergeist.
Parents, Alice doesn't have much time to contemplate before she receives a visit from the Jabberwocky. The practical effects of the suit may not have aged well, but as far as a first impact goes,
Wow.
we can see such a monster petrifying any
Looks pretty good to me.
unfortunate children who happen to be watching.
Looks pretty damn good to me. That's why practical effects beat CG
Number
all the
6,
fucking way.
Flying Monkeys, The Wizard of Oz.
Fuck CGI, that's how you do practical effects well.
Take your army to the haunted forest and bring me that girl and her doll.
And you thought The Wicked Witch of the West was bad.
Those monkeys were creepy as shit. I'm not gonna lie, they mutilated the fucking scarecrow, man. That's some nightmare feel right there.
While this classic green-skinned villain terrorized many children with her shrill laughs, she's still second best in the scare department when up against her winged henchmen.
They're just so creepy.
While their screen time is vastly limited, the sight of hundreds of these flying monsters swooping through the sky and swarming around Dorothy filled many with dread. Given how demonic these monkeys look, as well as their vast numbers, we can see why the infamy of these creatures has withstood the test of time.
iPhone 13.
Sorry guys, I paused the video because these fucking commercials. We're back. Let's continue with the video.
Number 5, The Chokey, Matilda.
This, like I said at the beginning, this and Words of Oz are more darker than you fucking realize as a kid, man. Like, especially the monkey and the Wizard of Oz and the fucking Chokey thing. Like, how is this shit meant for kids, and how the hell were these two movies rated fucking G, man? I don't get it.
Chokey, young lady, chokey.
Can we just admit that this film is filled with examples of child abuse?
Yeah.
The ultimate punishment for misbehaving students?
It's a good movie, though.
Designed by the monstrous Miss Trunchbull, the Chokey is a thin cupboard filled with broken glass and nails. Forcing students to stand as still as can be will risk being cut.
Yeah, that was... At least it didn't kill the girl.
As if school wasn't bad enough, the thought of teachers being able to inflict such cruelty probably scared a fair few youngsters straight. Here's hoping some members of faculty weren't too inspired by this. Number 4, Winged Devourers, The Beastmaster.
Never seen it.
Man, the 80s got away with showing a lot more mature content back in the day.
Oh my
In this vastly
god.
underrated fantasy epic, a warrior with the power to communicate with animals battles against
And this was a kids movie? Oh my god.
a wicked sorcerer to avenge his people and free an enslaved populace. There's blood, boobs, cute animal sidekicks, everything you could want in an adventure flick. Then these creatures show up. We have no friggin' idea what their backstory is.
Oh my
But what we
god.
do know is that they love nothing more than to trap humans in their wings before showering them in acid
This more looks... This is a fucking borderline rated R horror movie than an actual kids movie. God damn.
until they're nothing more than a fleshy puddle and a pile of bones. Lovely.
Looks like something out of Jeepers Creepers.
Number 3, Toxic Love. Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest.
Never seen it.
Oh,
Never
Tim
seen it
Curry,
either.
we will never get tired of your performances. But we'll be damned if you don't make for a scary as hell animated villain. As an evil entity that thrives on pollution, Texas wastes no time in taking advantage of a local logging company in their mission.
To be honest, this shit looks more cute than scary, but that last one, oh my god.
Cheese to revive himself to full strength, complete with a catchy tune.
You love that.
Cartoons never scared me.
Toxic love.
No cartoons ever creeped me out. It's fucking animated. Still like Goosebumps or Labyrinth, fucking Dark Crystal. That movie was nightmare fuel, man. Stuff like that. But when it comes to cartoons, it never scare me. It's animated. What's so scary about animated stuff?
While his voice may be velvety smooth, his appearance is far from pleasant to look at.
Oh, it's cool
Then there's
though.
his final form, where he loses all sense of slickness to become some kind of diabolical beast. Pretty sure there are 90s kids who still aren't over that. Number 2, Bunny Massacre, Watership Down.
Oh, this. Just like the last thing. How the fuck was this cartoon for children, and how was it rated G?
It's a rabid dog ripping apart adorable bunnies to bloody pieces with its jaws. Who wouldn't be traumatized by seeing something like this?
How the fuck was this cartoon for children? Oh my god.
A truly harrowing piece of animation. You'd have thought that the worst this film could get would be watching rabbits kill each other, but then the dog enters the scene and things become a whole lot gorier.
This is fucking Happy Tree Friends level of gory, brutal violence. Like, seriously.
The bloodthirsty mutt and the deranged woundwort throw themselves into a final bout. While we never see the outcome, going by what we just had to go through, we can guess it wasn't a pretty picture.
Oh, that's just brutal. I would never show my kid this fucking cartoon.
Number 1, The Child Catcher, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Here we are, children. Come and get your lollipop.
He is
Remember
creepy.
how whimsical this film was? How its songs were
Just throw a fucking red nose and he's a fucking creeper.
delightful, and the entire premise revolved around this one miraculous car? Well, for any kids who saw it, chances are the only thing they remember is this top-hatted, large-nosed antagonist whose sole goal was to capture children.
There are children.
Pedophile.
Granted,
See,
never
these are
see
people
him
you
do
lock
anything
up.
awful. But can you honestly watch that whole scene where he tries to lure the kids out with sweets and not feel disturbed? Despite it all being a fantasy, there is an element of real-world threat that makes this character poignantly unsettling.
Lollipop. Come along, my little one. Lollipop.
You agree with
Not creepy, number one spot, but it was pretty fucking weird. I remember seeing Chi Bang Bang as a kid. Wasn't really scared of that guy. I find Watership Down in that other movie with the Jeepers Creepers motherfucker more disturbing than any other stuff on this damn list. I agree with Matilda and Wizard of Oz, but other than those two and those other two, I haven't. But Watership Down was like Happy Tree Friends level of violence. Like, how the hell was that a kid's cartoon? I'd never let my kid watch that cartoon if I had a kid. I mean, I have a niece, so I would never want to show that. But so with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye bye.